Welcome to Ultimate Standard. I'm Brandon Patton, and that's Mark Bromwich. And today we're doing 2020 Omnath versus 2012 Naya humans. The Omnath deck got banned. I believe it was the quickest ban in history.
Memory jar might one up that. I'm not sure.
Because Memory Jar had the quickest announcement in history. But back then they would make an announcement, and it took another 2 weeks before the ban actually took place. But anyway, so the Omnath deck existed for a short time and then got banned. And the 2012 Naya Humans deck was back in the era of Infect and Delver decks. And we are in the quarterfinals. I win the roll. Okay, Humans gets to go first. Let me check out my hand here. What do we got? So... yeah, I don't know who's going to win because the Omnath deck got banned, and so presumably it's too strong. But a little fast deck might get underneath this because you've got some expensive spells. So now I got to decide if I'm keeping this hand. All right. I think what this deck needs to do against you is be fast. So I'm going to mulligan this perfectly acceptable hand because it's not fast. So, yeah, this is better. We'll start out with this because this is the fast land. And, yeah, I guess we'll do this. Pass turn.
Go ahead.
I will attack you with the Avacyn's Pilgrim for 1 and say go. There's that ramp I mulliganed for.
Rogren Triumph. Go ahead.
I'll name Human. And play this guy.
You're not going to hit me for 1? Or?
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on. I hit you for 1.
I will...
yeah, the Geist Honored Monk is why this deck plays almost all creatures. Because they don't want to miss out on that power toughness boost.
I'll play Lotus Cobra. And I'll play a Mountain. And it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'll add this to the equation. And I'm just going to crash in with everything I can crash in with.
8, 9, 10. So I'm taking 12.
Oh, you're not going to block? Wow.
I don't think so. No.
Cool. Then I'll just play a land and say go. You're at 6. This deck reminds me of Affinity. My whole hand is already on the table. Like I just have totally emptied my hand.
Fabled Passage. Put on like blue, let's say. I'm gonna fetch, get another mana. So 2, 4, 5. I'll play Terror of the Peaks.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I win if I draw my my pump land. Oh, bad news for you. Ha
That?
All my guys get +1/+1.
Yeah, then I'm dead.
Yeah. Woo! That was
a
wicked top deck. Pretty sweet. All right, I don't know. I'm not really sure how to do it. Let's try this.
I think I maybe should have sideboarded a little more aggressively too, but whatever. Yeah, I'll keep this.
I'm gonna send this back. Oh boy. I'm afraid to mulligan again, but it's not great. Okay, go ahead.
Sure, go.
Your turn.
Lotus Cobra.
Oh boy, yeah. So you got a fast hand this time. Attack.
Taking 2.
Yeah.
Code white, edge, code red, blue, green.
Oh man.
Omnath.
Turn 3 Omnath.
There it is.
Oh man.
There you go.
Come on, deck. What you got for me? All right. I'm just gonna bonfire you for 1.
Kill the Lotus Cobra.
Yeah. And pass turn.
I will hit you for 4.
I'll block. Returns with a +1 counter on it.
And then I will play another Lotus Cobra.
Oops. So that was all that happened that turn. No land. That's interesting. I'll set this to human. Play Talia. I'll attack you with the Geist.
And damage.
Your turn.
I will just pass turn to you, actually.
Weird. All right, so you're a little unlucky in the land situation. Maybe Talia's helping me. All right, I just miracled, so I am going to play bonfire for one. I was one land away from getting Omnath with it,
Yep.
but so you take a damage too.
Yep.
And then I will play this and this and go get a land. It will be a plains.
Good attack with Strangleroot, guys, right? Might be worth it. Drawing not gonna block.
Yeah.
Omnath has 1 damage on it. Taking 3. On your end step, I will spike Field Hazard and kill Thalia.
Nice. Yeah.
Gets exiled, but I don't think that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just play Cultivate. So I will get a Plains and a Forest into hand, gain 4 life, and then pass turn to you.
I'll play this plains. I'll play this guy, and I'll say go.
Play Felidar Retreat.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll play Ketria Triumph and get a cat and gain 4.
And gain 4. Somebody likes Gavany Townships over here.
For too long, you're going to be able to do 2 of those in a turn. That's a little scary.
Yeah. Okay. Wolfear Silverheart. Okay. So this.
Oh, you're finding a spirit. That's a little scary.
Yeah.
5/5 flying spirit. And Wolfear Silverheart's an 8/8 himself.
I will attack with the vigilant guy, and who's a 6/6, and the other 2 flyers.
I'll block the. I'll jump with the cat and take 6 in the air.
Okay. Your turn.
Strange. Your deck's like a lot better than I thought, though.
It was slow, but you got really stuck on lands there, so I had a little time to recover.
I played a certain way, which was maybe a mistake. Although my hand's getting a little interesting, a little weird too. Play another Felidar Retreat.
Oh boy! All right. Well, I'm glad I got flyers.
The go wide deck is getting go wided. Okay, I'll play a land. I'll get 2 cats this time.
And 4 life.
And gain 4 life again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack with all these 4.
Not your other guys? Gavany Township, make the Strangleroot guys bigger.
Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to. Well, I guess you could
Well,
block.
Ranger,
You'll block the Ranger. Yeah, I'll hold him back. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just chump block your 2 biggest guys, and I take the rest.
All right, so you're gonna, and then I'll do this.
Make everything bigger. I'm taking 6, 7, 8. Taking 12 damage. A lot.
I guess I'll just play this, and I'm gonna say Angel and say go. Now for the skittering Omnath triggers.
Yeah, right. Gain 4.
The image will stay a little bigger if you bring one of your lands, like stack your greens or something.
Yeah. Sorry. Another forest. So my cats were gone, but I think a bunch. I'm gonna be making more cats. Obviously, 1, 2. I think 3, 4 more cats.
And you had 2 activations from Omnath, so
Yeah. So I have
gain 4, and
colors
now
floating.
you're floating 4 mana.
I will play. I'll keep a red floating. I'll play Uro. Draw a card. Gain 3. I can put a land into play.
You gain so much life with this deck. It's crazy.
So when that happens, you take 4, because this will be the 3rd time.
All right, it begins. Wow, you haven't tapped any lands yet.
I will get 2 more cats with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow, this is feeling like a Field of the Dead deck all of a sudden.
Field of the Cats, or
Field
whatever
of
it
the
is.
Cats. Just don't play. Let's see.
I'll play Uro again.
Man, Terror of the Peaks with all those cats would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Draw a card. Ugh, this is getting bad for you, sir.
Is this a,
Um,
Earl from hand or from? Is it another Earl
from
from hand?
hand.
Okay.
I'll put Fable Passage into play.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 2+1/+1 counters on everything.
Oh, okay.
Did I gain 3 for that Uro?
You can look in the history.
I don't think I did. For the first one, I definitely did. I've gained 7. Yeah, I should be.
At
I should
15.
have gained 10 life this turn. Yeah. I'm up there.
All right.
An escape Uro. It's got out of hand real fast. This deck.
I mean, what's this guy? What's this deck gets the? I mean, you have a lot of mana, but it usually goes a little sooner than this. I give you way too much time.
Draw a card. I may put a land into play. I will. I'll do the same thing as before. 2+1/+1 counters on everything. It gets interesting though with cracking in. I don't know if I can kill you next turn. So I'll pass turn to you. Actually, there's interesting things.
Well, if you get 4 damage from Omnath, maybe you can. You're also going to get a bunch of Uro triggers when you attack.
Well, actually, I think my guys are just huge too. So that's yeah. I mean,
all right. This is funny that both of our decks
isn't
get
it funny
bigger.
though that the go wide deck is going to go wide right now?
Oh, dude!
You got it,
dude. That's insane.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
7 to all your creatures and to you. And then there's 10 more in the air.
You can't hit me for that much. Brandon, what are you getting so happy for? I'm going to fetch, gain 4, and put 4+1/+1 counters on all my guys.
Okay. I didn't see the Fable Passage.
But yeah, 2 more +1/+1 counters on all my guys.
Oh, so none of them die. Interesting. None of them die. Wow, just big enough. Wow, I thought I had it. If you hadn't had a land to activate, I would have had enough damage. Wow. All right. Well, that little Fabled Passage.
That's cool by me. You're just like, it's a line from the first Star Wars. You remember that Darth Vader? He's like, "I have you now," and then the Millennium Falcon comes. I'm sorry, it's cruel. You were so sure you had me, and I'm like, wait a minute. You know.
Okay, we're back for game 3 on a different day. We have different clothes on, and
different month.
We ran out of time last time, so here we are, starting game 3. Okay, so game 3, I'm on the draw. I'm on the play, and the question is, did I get a playable hand? I'll keep. I'll do this and this and this, and say go.
Kill it.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I got another one. Suck it. Your turn.
It's really a coin flip kind of thing. I mean, what the heck? I'll slow myself down. I'm killing that guy too.
Oh, yeah. I have to make a decision here too. So, yeah, I think I gotta do this.
Yeah.
And pass the
boy.
turn. I'll make my golem and say go.
Uro.
There's Uro.
Draw. Gain 3. Rog and try.
We'll play Cavern of Souls, naming human. Yeah, alright, well, attack you for 4. Play the Borderland Ranger. And I will search for and reveal a Plains.
Lotus Cobra.
Yep.
Get a mana. Bone Crusher Giant.
Neo Bone Crusher. Add it to 5 lands. Well, this guy has first strike. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll attack with these 2.
Yeah, I'll block the... I'll block the Ranger with Bone Crusher Giant.
Alright, so I'll add counters.
Yep.
Bone Crusher and the Ranger will trade.
Good.
And you take 4. And pass turn.
1, 2, 3. Cycle Rogan try him.
Jeez,
I
you're
will.
almost at ultimatum mana.
Yeah, I'll pass turn to you.
Wait, you cycled it? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm just gonna attack.
Block the human, not the golem.
With the Cobra, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let him trade.
I'll take 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Talia. And I'm gonna play Birds of Paradise. And pass turn.
Instead, I'm gonna Spike Field Hazard and kill Thalia.
Alright, it happens. You've got a much more reactive deck this game.
Kind of just like what I'm drawing. I mean, some sideboard stuff there, but Escape Arrow.
Ah, yes.
Draw. Put Fabled Passage into play. And I'll kill your birds too.
So much, so much stuff. All right, one card.
Well, for you, the one card is that Gavany Township. I mean, that thing's kind of a problem for me, right? Long
Yeah,
term.
yeah.
I'm gonna crack Fabled Passage now, actually. It is kind of nuts. I did see, what is it, 3 Spike Field Hazards against you.
Yeah, that's good.
Torched a bunch of your guys.
Considering my options here, I think we're just gonna do O-ring on the Uro.
That's a problem.
Send him over here.
No, I just
Yeah, all right.
put him
sure.
next. I
Well,
don't think I have any way of getting him back,
sure.
do I?
And I'll attack you for
My deck.
5.
He's a 4/4, correct?
Or 4. Sorry, attack you for 4. I keep forgetting that. I keep adding the counter to the power and toughness because I'm not used to changing the power and toughness. Do not have emergent ultimatum. Please do not have emergent ultimatum.
You're lucky for now, my friend, but see you long last. Play another Uro.
Okay. It just does too many things for 3 mana.
Yeah, it's pretty busted. Yeah. Play
Ah,
Terror.
the Terror. No. So I was like, I should save this O-ring for the Terror of the Peaks. But I was like, well, he's only got 1 card. I'm going to go for it. And then you got the Terror of the Peaks.
Uro is probably, I would say, a better option. I mean, I would have sideboarded, I think, differently from you, but O-Ring's the only thing in your deck that can kill her.
I know,
Like,
but if I'm a
Terror of the
7...
Peaks, you had other sideboard options.
If
that
I'm
can
a
kill
7/7 creature, I'm not that worried about Uro. But Terror can kill things. So Uro can't kill things. Although every time he attacks. But yeah, so it's bad for me. Draw for turn. At least I have more life than you. Attack.
Taking damage.
Alright, pumping it up. I'm gonna play this naming human as well.
Do that.
If you get that Uro back, I think I lose. So I gotta kill you before that Uro comes back.
I'll attack you.
Okay.
5. Then I will stomp that guy for
Oh
2.
no!
And then cast it and do 4 to him.
What a great combo.
Yeah. That works.
Oh, brother. Yikes, that's a lot of power on the board.
It is, if you have nothing, it'll be a 2-turn clock, but I mean, I would assume you've got something. The deck is like all creatures. And you are in a bit of a tricky spot, I guess, though, because it's a bit hard for you. You can't play, they're thinking you can't play something big and use Gavany Township at the same time.
Right. And
So,
you don't have that many creatures in your deck, so I wouldn't expect a constant stream of Terror of the Peaks hits, but I only have 2 turns before I'm dead, so...
leaving the heart of the cards, Brandon, all you need to do is Miracle Bonfire of the Damned, and then you probably just kill me.
If you have another Uro, I lose. Because you'll have 9 + 6 damage to me. So, that's the worst case scenario is that you have an Uro in hand. I have to figure out what... I gotta figure out what the highest percentage chance move is here.
Play Zealous Conscripts and just kill me, right? Oh, no, you couldn't quite do it, never mind. Did you side that card in?
I'm not going to tell you how I sideboarded. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just curious. Because it's one of the weird things where it's like I feel like that card will be like really good in this situation and really good in some situations, but it's also not as good in others.
All right. Here's what I'm doing. I'm playing Borderland Ranger. I'm going to mountain and put it in play. Pass turn.
Okay. Well. I'll come in.
I will block the giant.
And I'll play Evolving Wilds and pass turn to you.
Will this
Yeah,
win?
I mean, I'll just...
Will this win me the game?
Yeah, it will.
Woo!
That one card you were wondering about was a forest.
That last turn.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
But
last
I
turn,
called
I
it
could
you
have
having
done
dissolved
7.
conscripts. That was pretty funny. But like, I don't know. I don't think I should hold back in that situation. Do I play around you having that card?
Maybe. I
I mean,
mean,
if I could,
you have the one of Terror. You could just hit me with Terror of the Peaks, but it gives me an extra draw. I don't know. I don't know what's right there because it's a one. Well, it's I only put one in my deck because I knew it was situational, and I couldn't use it last turn because I could steal your giant and do 7 damage to you, and then you'd still have
yeah,
a
but it's
Terror.
not quite enough to kill me. Yeah.
That Bone Crusher really bummed me out. But then I was like, oh, this is fine. And then I blocked because if I let the damage through and you played Uro, I'd just lose. So I was playing Don't Lose. And then I knew that if you tapped out, even if you played a creature, I would steal that creature.
Yeah, no ultimatum this game. Omnath was about 2 deep
I
in my
had
deck.
Combust in my hand for Omnath. I wasn't worried about Omnath. But I used
I was
my O-ring on the Uro, and then you immediately played Terror of the Peaks, which was my worst case scenario there. Wow. And I didn't have a very fast thing going on. You played all the interaction, which is actually pretty good, I think, because then you're going to take over late game. And if I hadn't gotten the zealous conscripts, I mean, I guess I might have. I put in my destroy flying creature spells, so I might have drawn into one of those. But I have to say that was a cool matchup because game 2 you did weird stuff with Felidar Retreat, which no one really was expecting. And then game 3, I had my one of situational card that was in the perfect situation to do what it does. So I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Okay, well, Omnath will still come back next year as a low ranked deck.
Turn
So we
too
don't
low to
get
go
Omnath
around,
versus Simic Food in our bracket, but Naya Humans beats Omnath Uro pre-banning Omnath deck and advances to the semifinals.